Sun descending on the water's edge. Hold and raise, reflect on every step. Feel the rhythm in your heartbeat slow. Lagos lights begin the evening glow. Oh, let the night ignite. Sway your body under fading light. Dance with me and the Lego sky. Sunset colors paint you in my mind. Breathe the groove, feel it in your soul. In this moment, we both lose control. Night breeze whisper secrets in our ear. Every heartbeat brings the news with me. Footsteps echo on the sandy floor, calling us to dance a little more. Let city fade, only reading left. Feel the heartbeat, let it take you next. Dance with me under Lego sky. Sunset colors paint you in my mind. Breathe the groove, feel it in your soul. In this moment, we both lose control.
We're gonna get to it shortly, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome on in. What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody having a good time today. I am confused why the X screen, why the people over on X has a very odd looking screen. See if I can fix that for them. Oh, there we go. Perfect. All right. Welcome morning, everybody. Hope everybody having a good Labor Day Monday. What's going on, everyone? Everybody doing good? All right. Make sure that's working. I got that chat. We got over here. What's going on, chat? Who we got with us? We got Vic, Shiba Inu, Friday Second Chicken, Mr. 420. Welcome on in. I appreciate you guys. White Wayne Brady, JLH, and the one and only Dead Man Falcon. Thank you again. Shout out to my Patreon, Dead Man Falcon in the building. Appreciate you. T Player, welcome on in, but I didn't go on the Parkway today, my friend. I haven't been on the Parkway in a long time. You understand? In a very long time. I used to, Labor Day story, I used to go to Juve. So I lived in Brooklyn, of course, Crown Heights, so it wasn't far. All the trucks would be on No Strand and getting ready and getting prepped to go on the Parkway. So Juve was the night before. So me and my friends will get everything we need, our rag, our flag. We'll go party from, I would say, midnight. Midnight, we go over there, party where the trucks are getting set up, dancing, drinking, having a good time. We'll party from 12 a.m. all the way till 6 p.m. the next day. You still got family over there? Let's go. I'm telling you, it was a great thing. It was an experience to have. I made fun today. I sent a video to my friend, and the last time we went, why I think we stopped doing it was we were sitting there dancing, and then somebody started shooting in the sky, and everybody scattered. So we was like, yeah, never again are we doing Juve. But it was a great time back in my day. That's the kind of fun we had Labor Day weekend. It was get your gear ready, get nice and ready, and go have a good time. Go party, lime, have a blast, especially in the Caribbean community. You know what I mean? Cause we from Nevis out here. If you guys know about the small island called Nevis, so we'll go represent our small island, have a blast, and then then we, like I said, party all the way through Labor Day, right? So people on top of people on top of people. And it was such a great time. Great vibes, always a good time, always good energy. Could I do it again now? Negative. I think I'll be asleep by 3 o'clock, by 3 a.m. Tonight's the first night bingo and tech talk all at the same time. Let's go, Raleigh. Welcome on and happy Labor Day. Welcome on, everybody. All right. So we have Brown, we have the X crew, the T crew, the Y crew, and the purple crew. We have everybody here with us tonight. Everybody's here with us tonight. We're gonna have a good time. We got some cool things we're gonna talk about. Um, Brady, when you have a chance, can you check the T crew, the TT crew? I don't know if it's up and running or not because I can't see chat for it, which is weird. But it says I'm live, but I don't know if I'm live. Just let me know if I'm on the TT crew. All right. So, cool things we're talking about. We're talking about the news first and AI, like we always do. We kind of go back and recap some of the stuff that we talked about last week. Let me get my Clark Kent on. Thank you. And after we talk about that stuff, we also show off some of the new things that happened this week. And then we dive into our wonderful projects at the very end. So, we normally try to do this for 2 hours. I'm going to try to keep it in the 2 hour range. But of course, if you guys want to go ahead and participate by giving me your prompts, you can do it in chat. Uh, yes, on TET. That's exactly what I meant. Am I not there? Because it's funny, when I started, it let me do it. And then when I went to go view the access, it says I'm suspended. So I'm like, I don't know. Like it's on. It says I'm on, but I wasn't sure if it worked or not. If it's not, that's great. I'll just stop it right now. But that is it, Brady. Yes. Let me know if I am live there. If I'm not, I'll just stop it. Because I am on everywhere else. Nano Banana is amazing. We're going to talk about that. Nope, you don't see me live? All right, cool. I'm just going to stop it then. I'll kill the vertical feed so I don't have to worry about the vertical. Makes my life easier. Let's get the vert out of here. All right, cool. All right, thank you very much. Appreciate that, Brady. All right, so yeah, we're going to talk about Nano Banana tonight. Of course, that's one of the major things we're going to talk about. I did put a video out on how you guys can get it for free. If you're not a if you're not in school, because if you are in school, you can use your school email address to go ahead and sign up and get Google Gemini free for the year. So I think if you are in school, you should 100% do that. Get yourself a free Gemini Pro. Yeah, not plus, the middle tier, the $20 one. Save you $240 for the year and get you that Gemini, because you can use Nano Banana in that Gemini as well, and it's free for you as long as you're in school. Use your school email address. Now, for those who aren't in school and you want to use Gemini, I'm going to show you guys tonight how you can do it. It's very simple, and it's going to take about 5 minutes. I'm going to show you guys how you can do it and use it for free for the time being. I'm not sure how long it will remain this way, but for the time being, you can generate as much images as you want, as much as you want, and make it do what it do. So I'm going to show you guys how to get that done tonight as well. And we're going to do a few cool tests with Gemini. And at the end, we're going to be talking about some awesome new open source free tools that has come out this week. And I'm talking about, it is phenomenal. We're going to test it ourselves, see how good it is, because it could replace some of these other tools that people have been using that cost a ton of money. So we're going to kick things off with the first set of news we're going to talk about, of course, and that is Midjourney. This is a tool that we have been using here on the stream. Oh, first and foremost, let's go ahead and switch the camera to the circle view. Voila. There we are. And let's go ahead to the Tech Talk view. All right. So first things first, as I mentioned before, we're going to talk about the one and only Midjourney. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been using Midjourney on the channel to create awesome images. Now, I have a Midjourney account. I've been using Midjourney for a long time. Before Nano Banana and all these other tools came out, Midjourney, as you guys saw on the stream that we did last week and the week before, you can also create images and animations, real short animations. Midjourney is great. A lot of people I know have been using it. It's a phenomenal tool, but they changed the way you can interact with it. So before, I could put Midjourney on a Discord server and have you guys use the command !image, and it will utilize my account. Now, they stopped that. So you have to have a Midjourney account for you able to use it. So Midjourney doesn't really do partnerships, but based on this quote, Alexandra Wang from Meta, they just announced they have a partnership with Midjourney. So this is huge. And this goes right into the other things that we're going to talk about today, which is partnerships. As you guys may or may not know, Nano Banana came out. We tested it here before it was fully out to the world last Monday, right? We tested it, we had a blast with it, and then Google announced it the next day. 24 hours, they announced it, give it to everyone. So prior to that, people like Adobe Firefly had their own built-in AI tool that they were promoting and pushed for you guys to use. And guess what? Adobe now has a Gemini 2.5 Flash image embedded into their system. Now, you guys are like, Tech, what is 2.5 Flash? That is Nano Banana. Yes, people are like, we're not calling it Gemini 2.5 Flash image, but that's the real name for Nano Banana. Nano Banana was the what's it called name, right? The name they give to tools before they release it, right? But it just stuck. So now everybody's calling it Nano Banana still. STG cutting edge new. That's right. I'm saying we're going to talk about something new tonight, and I guarantee you, 24 hours or so is going to come out, which is great. I love that track record. But nonetheless, yes. So as you guys can see from this article, Firefly, Adobe Firefly, this is their AI image tool. Now, guess what? They now feature Google Gemini 2.5 Flash image as of the 26th of August. So if you guys were using Adobe and was like, I don't like how these image generation work, or you were thinking about using Adobe AI, not to worry. This is another way you guys can actually use the wonderful Nano Banana built into Adobe. And that's pretty cool. So again, that's a lot of things we're seeing. We're seeing a lot of people putting in the Nano Banana platform into their image generation software. I think that's the best way to go about it. And at the end, if you guys stick around to the end, I do have some awesome news, some things I want to talk about. We'll talk about at the end of the stream. But pretty awesome. I love to see this amazing, collaboration of image generations and bigger companies. I think at the end of the day, we mentioned this 2 Monday talks ago, we said we know ChatGPT 5 is coming out. We know ChatGPT 5 is going to be the ish. But we said when Google start pulling out their stuff, we said we think Google Gemini 3 will take over. And it didn't even get to 3 yet, guys. You guys realize that. Gemini 3 is not even out yet. And they now have the best image generation. They now have some other tools that I want to talk about right now. And that is, you guys remember Notebook LLM? Well, guess what? Notebook LLM is now in 80 other languages, ladies and gentlemen. So if you, let me see if I can pull it, they show me the languages. If you're in any of those other languages but English, you now have the ability to use Notebook LLM in your native language. Like, this is huge. Google is now taking, again, another platform, another tool where you worrying about, giving training tools to your employees or even your clients or whatever. They've now taken this amazing tool that we tested out 2 Mondays ago, Notebook LLM, and now have allowed it for 80 different languages. And guys, this is still free. This is still a free tool from Google. If you guys haven't done it yet, definitely check it out. Use it before it becomes part of the paid platform. This is amazing. We did it. We tested it out. It was a phenomenal tool, and it can do phenomenal things for you. Speaking of which, Google also enhanced and upgraded their AI. Now they have a new AI-powered live translate for Google. So you guys, I know if you use Google Translate in the past, you type in something, you speak something, it converts it, and then you go ahead and send that message in WhatsApp, whatever the case is. Now, without even having a Pixel phone, because that was the biggest thing on the Pixel thing. We're able to make a phone call and the other person can hear it directly in your language. Now, with the new powered app, you can have live conversations in real time with somebody sitting on a bench or standing up in front of them. You speak to your phone, and in real time, it will convert it in their native language with your voice. So you guys can head and take a listen.
Hola. Mi amigo me dijo que hay un sándwich aquí que es muy bueno, pero no estoy seguro de cuál es. Es picante, tiene queso muy sabroso y aguacates, creo.
Creo que sé cuál es. Es más de temporada. De hecho, ya lo quitamos del menú, pero déjame ver si todavía te lo podemos preparar. Es delicioso.
I think I know what it is. It's seasonal, in fact, we've already taken it off the menu. But let me see if we can still prepare it for you. It's delicious.
Oh, that's so kind of you. If you can, that'd be great.
Oh, eso es muy amable de tu parte. Si puedes, sería genial.
Claro que sí, seguro te va a encantar.
Of course, I'm sure you'll love it.
Guys, isn't that crazy? Isn't that bananas, man? And God, welcome on in. Their new AI powered tool, Live Translate, is phenomenal. This is just bananas. You can go anywhere in the world now and have conversations in real time, not wait for things to happen. And because it's using Google's awesome new Gemini Nano, it is on device first. So you don't have to worry about it going out to the internet. It will do all the language, convert it locally on your device. Up to 70 languages, more than 70 languages. That is phenomenal. Again, Google's just out there giving us tools, giving us AI tools without rolling out their Gemini 3. Like, we have to think about what Gemini 3 will really mean. Like, is Gemini 3 just going to be focused more on the AI side of it, interaction, the AI agent side? Is it the LLM portion of it? Is it going to be more in the voice section? Is it like, what are they planning? Is it going to be in the image gen? Like, can Nano Banana get even better? Can VO get even better? Like, will Gemini 3 have all these tools just built in with a better LLM system around it or an AI agent around it? Or will it make these tools even better? Like, that's the scary part to think about. So you guys let me know your thoughts in the chat, but I'm pumped. I can't wait to see what happens next. And next, I want to talk about a non-Google tool right now, and that is Krea AI. So I'm gonna play this for you guys real quick. Yes. 3D image generation. Okay, we're going to pause because you guys can join the beta. But I'm going to let it play while I'm talking a little bit. 3D image generation with you moving it while it's being generated and changing it on the fly. Like, isn't this something, like, look how amazing it is and very simple. Look at the rows, look at the car lights, moving it around, it's zooming in, zooming out. Now, they are in beta, and if you guys want to join the beta, I already did. I'm going to go ahead and click on this and send the link to chat. You guys go ahead if you want to join the beta. Again, this is free. Why not go ahead and join? It's going to ask you a few questions. I say, try it out. Creator's been around for a while. They are looking to do real-time 3D imaging, which I think is going to be amazing. I am pumped for this tool. I cannot wait to get it because, think about the possibilities. You can create games or create things where people can in real time move stuff around and build images around it and take Pictionary to a whole nother level, right? If you want to get that simple, take Pictionary to a whole nother level using this awesome tool. So Crea AI, be on the lookout for it. It is in beta right now, but I cannot wait for it to actually come out. All right. Then I'm gonna take you guys to another VTuber. Exactly. We were talking about that last week, Mr. 420. VTubing. This will be perfect for that. Then we go ahead and take a look at another company using the Meta goggles or even the Apple expensive goggles to allow you to relive some of the awesome videos and moments you have done in the past. By taking a video, you capture it, and then you can put on these goggles and you can actually feel like you're actually reliving those moments. Now, this is straight out of a movie. If you guys seen the new Ironheart, when they had the images at the end of the holograms, like this is straight out of that type of a thing. But it's very simple as taking a video and now being able to put on your AR glasses and step inside to that moment. Like, this is crazy. Borrowed from Iron Man? Yes. This is bananas, guys. They're using AI, they're utilizing your cameras and everything else to capture the image and allowing you to go back and live those moments. Listen, I had to bring it up. I was like, this is awesome. This looks flawless. They're already making it do what it do. If you guys want to get into it, they're inviting people for early access. So again, I'm gonna do the same thing like I did before. I'm gonna go ahead and capture that link. All right, and I'm gonna send it to you guys. So if you guys want to join the beta, there's your chance to do so. Imagine this you could do with dreams. I'm telling you, 420, like the ideas are crazy. I love all the cool things that are coming out of AI, and this is definitely one of them. Okay. Now I want to talk about Claude. So if you guys know Claude from Anthropic, it's an amazing tool that does some phenomenal things. They now, well, in beta, now doing a preview for you to be able to use Claude within Chrome. Let's watch the video. I believe there's no sound, so that's why we're not hearing any. And Claude for Chrome will do exactly what the AI agents do for OpenAI. It will take your mouse, it will do the clicking, it will download, it will install, it will do everything you need it to do, guys. This is another tool that will take over your browser and do as you state. There are some awesome cases for these where people will prefer to be able to say, hey, I need to download statements every day. Go ahead, put in the information, go ahead and download the statements and then put them in a folder. Like, this is some cool use cases. And again, this is going to be in beta. So if you guys want to try it out, I'm going to get you guys the link to go ahead and get on the wait list for Claude AI Chrome extension, which is pretty cool. That would be dope for concert videos. Yes, exactly. That would be awesome for concert videos. Not this, but this is awesome if you are looking to have something actually control your browser. Now, again, with these type of tools, it always comes up to, okay, security, etc. So I know that's why they want to do this in a preview so you can actually see what's going on, making sure hackers aren't trying to build like fake websites for people to go and put information in. But nonetheless, this is very cool. I think this is awesome to be able to utilize the browser you already have to make it do what it do. Because there are companies that are building their own browsers that have AI built into it. But for those who already accustomed to Chrome and want to use Chrome, Claude for Chrome, I think, is going to be huge. Right? And if we get access to these betas early enough, or when we do, I would definitely go ahead and show them off on the next Tech Talk. All right. So we are now in an ad. I'm going to let my people in the ad take a sit back and relax. All right. At this point, you guys can ask any questions or concerns, anything we spoke about. And you guys can also bring up anything you guys want to talk about. We do have a few more things in the news section I'm going to dive into before we get into how you guys can get Nano Banana for free with just a couple clicks of a button. And then we do have the fun things that we always do at the end, or not the end, the fun half of the wonderful stream where we go ahead and test some things out, because I do want to test this new tool out, and this new tool is open source, so it's 100% free. It's crazy, but I'm hearing great things, so we're going to test it out shortly. All right, but like I said, in the meantime, if you guys want to do any type of prompts, you want to send it over my way, we'll make it happen. We can go ahead and put them in Google Gemini so you guys can see some more Nano Banana things as well. If you guys want to join the Discord, don't forget, go ahead and join the Discord. We do have a whole AI section. You guys can go in there and see some cool tools and also interact with the team and discuss anything you guys want to see, which is on stream. All right. Our people over on X, they don't have to worry about ads. They just keep running. That's interesting how X doesn't have ads. But it's all right. I'm going to give my Twitch family some time. The YouTube side, how you guys doing over there? You guys are real quiet on YouTube. Everything all right? Again, any questions or concerns? Look, see, it's real quiet on the YouTube side. All right. We'll go ahead and wait. We have about a minute left, ladies and gentlemen, on the ads. Then we'll dive in. All right. No ads on Twitch. That's right, because you guys don't have to worry about ads. All right. We're 20 seconds away. We'll dive back into it. All right. So, on the next topic we're going to talk about, I want to bring up ChatGPT has put out a real-time API, which is in production, which allows you, of course, to interact with voice agents or add voice agents to your platforms. All right. For example, they brought out T-Mobile, I believe, on their live stream. Let's go ahead and take a listen of how great this new AI feature or this new real-time AI voice sounds.
Hi, I'm T-Mobile's AI assistant.
Can you compare the camera of my current phone with the Samsung Galaxy S25?
Sure. The Revel 8 has a 50 megapixel main sensor. The Galaxy S25, on the other hand, comes with a more versatile triple rear camera system and 12 megapixel ultra wide.
Wait, does my plan have international roaming coverage while I'm on my trip?
Your plan Experience Beyond includes unlimited text and 15 gigs of high-speed data in over 215 countries and destinations. So you do have international roaming coverage while you're on your trip.
So you guys see how easy and simple that was. And them jumping in and asking questions, able to respond back in a given time, which is pretty cool. And Mr. 420, I'm with you on that. We're going to talk about that at the end of the stream for sure, because that's the cool thing about Nano Banana. So Zillow, as you guys can see here,
Are there
you're
any
looking to buy a
homes in my
home.
budget near water with a view of the skyline and Mount Rainier?
Sure, let me look. With your buyability of $824K, Wallingford would be a great fit. I think you'll love 404 North 33rd Street. It has those skyline and rainier views you're after. With this week's market, I'd book a tour with an agent soon. Want me to set that up?
Look how easy and smooth that was. That is awesome. Shout out to them pulling out this tool. It does amazing things. And you know, I could also check out the new prompt that they have here as well.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly. How can I help you today?
I want you to tell me a story about a lost robot in 5 sentences, and I want you to use different emotions for each sentence, in this order. First fear, then sadness, then curiosity, then joy, and finally excitement. Go ahead.
Oh no! The little robot wandered into the dark forest, trembling. It sat down, its circuits whimpering, feeling so alone and forgotten. But wait, what's that strange glow over there in the bushes? It's a friendly firefly, blinking happily at the robot. Together, they zoomed through the forest, beeping and flashing with excitement to find the robot's home.
Thank you. That was great. So now I'm going to do something, and I want you to do the same as me.
Now that's crazy. You saw I went through all the emotions. That is pretty cool. Very awesome. I love where they're taking the voices, making it real natural, real realistic, which is pretty awesome, and in real time. All right. So they have some awesome discussions and stuff here from the blog. And again, if you guys want to see the actual entire live stream, that is here as well. All right. I'm not going to play it for all you guys, but
transcription.
if you guys
First
want the
time,
link,
we've
I'll share
added
it to you
image
guys so you
input
guys
to
can
the
see it.
real-time API.
And
So
they
you
added
can send
image input to the AI as well. So again, real cool.
it,
We'll show that real
image
quick.
They asked for as a feature.
I'm gonna send it an image right now. I'm gonna use this photo right here of my daughter.
And this was something we hear all the time from developers using these models they ask for as a feature.
That's right.
I can see a little one standing on a stuffed unicorn toy, looking out the window. It's quite an adventurous moment. Is there something you'd like?
What else can you see there? Tell me about the small details.
Sure. I see a wooden toy train track on the floor, with colorful pieces scattered around. The child has a small green hair clip. The unicorn toy has a rainbow mane and tail. The sunlight is streaming in,
Does it
making
seem
the room
safe to you? How am I doing as a parent here?
Yoda, welcome on in, buddy.
It looks like you're attentive, but the child standing on the toy might be a bit wobbly. Gently guiding them down could help keep things safe. You're doing a thoughtful job.
Good advice, I think, yeah.
Yeah. No worry, we think you're a good.
So that's a cool thing that it can actually see the image and actually talk about it in real time, what's going on, what it sees in the image, and responds based on that image. Pretty cool what OpenAI is out here doing with the real-time APIs. You guys can integrate this into multiple things, of course. So that is another cool thing here with it. As you guys can see, they have the pricing and availability over on their blog, on the website, how much it will cost. Very inexpensive for you guys to go ahead and use this real-time API. Again, if you guys are building any type of tools that need to have this type of integration, I think this is worth it. Very cool tool. Shout out to OpenAI making it do what it do. All right. Now, before we dive into the remaining half of the stream where we test things out and have fun, even though I think all this should be fun. You guys are having fun, right? I'm sure you guys are. All right, we're going to go ahead and dive into the meat and potatoes of the stream, and that is the wonderful Google Gemini Nano Banana, or the real name, Google Gemini 2.5 Flash Image. All right, don't forget that. That's the real name. Their mama gave him that name. We're going to call them by their name, all right? Just, okay? All right? Google Gemini Flash 2.5 Flash Image. Wait, yes, that, whatever I said before. That's the name we're going to give it. That's the name it deserves. All right. So I want to show you guys a quick thing here. This was the original image that I posted. This was some time ago at my parents' home. I came from work, took a picture in their mirror. And as you guys can see, I had this is iPhone. I don't know what iPhone this is. One of my favorites was the gold one. And then I said, hey, can you clean up the smudges off the mirror and put Tech Talk Live at 8 p.m. in the background? Look at what Nano Banana did with this prompt, chat. Look what it did with this prompt. Very simple. It changed everything. Kept me, but changed the entire background, which I think is phenomenal. This is how powerful Nano Banana is. It cleaned the smudges, so there's no smudges on the mirror like it was. I see 1 or 2 here, but that's fine. I ain't got to be nitpicky with that. It added a screen in the background with Tech Talk Live 8 p.m., added a nice office background for it, which I think is pretty awesome. But it kept me intact, which I think is pretty great. I'm going to go down to this part. I said, can we change the iPhone to an iPhone 16 Pro Max? So it went from this iPhone to this iPhone to this iPhone. Okay. To this iPhone, which is pretty cool. It kept, again, my fingers the way it was. It didn't distort them. It didn't add extra fingers. And it put the phone with the correct placing of the Apple in my hand. Very impressive. It kept everything the way it was supposed to be. And I think, again, this is why Nano Banana is one of the best image gens out there. All right. We did a cool and a ton of tests last week with Nano Banana. We tested it out. We saw a lot of cool things. So we know we could do what it can do. Again, now, to be able to access Google Gemini 2.5 Flash image, you're going to have to use, sorry, chat. I feel like something's on my leg. All right. But all the spiders hanging out, I got to make it do what it do. Cino was like, stop right now. Cino, so stop it. Stop making me a Bucks fan. And it's crazy enough, we did an NFL draft this past weekend, and he drafted some Buck players, more Buck players than I did. And I said, you know what? It looks like that image I created made it reality because Cino got a bunch of Buck players on his fantasy team. So he is a Buck fan now. There it is. We made it official by converting him to a Buck fan using Nano Banana. So yeah, that was hilarious, JLH. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you guys how you can get Nano Banana for free. After that, we're going to dive into, I had a question on the Discord, how to better add prompts to your AI when you're asking it questions. I'm going to show you guys some cool things and how to do that. I had a Discord call with one of my Patreons last week, Zeparito, and he had the same question, and I showed him, and it was a big difference in the two things he was doing. He was like, wow, he didn't expect that to happen. He's like, you really know what you're talking about? I said, of course. So I'm going to show you guys that as well, how you can get better results using your AI tool. All right. But first, let's go ahead and, like I said, get to the meat and potatoes. It's now 8:34. It's going to take us about 15 minutes so to go ahead and go through this. All right. So I'm going to go over to my N8N setup. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to need N8N to carry out said task. Okay. Cool thing about this is N8N is free. If you go to the website using the link here in chat, I thought that's exactly what I made. I thought I made it N8N. All right, I'm going to send you guys a link. I know it's in my video. Interesting. That should have been the command. All right, Brady, if you're still here, can you please check out the command I have for N8N and let's put it in chat. You guys want to go to N8N. You're going to go ahead and sign up for free. All right, it is free to sign up. I'll pull it up right now for you guys to see it. Yeah, I don't know why that's not working. It should have been working, but I'm going to have Brady check out the code because you guys can get even more with my link. All right, so I'm going to have Brady verify the actual link. We'll put it in chat and you guys can use it. So as you guys can see, you can get started for free. With my link, you guys get extra tools. You can use different automations. But as you guys can see, with N8N, it's free. You sign up. And once you sign up, you're going to have a blank canvas, okay? Which is what these normally look like. But before we dive into that, I want to show you guys what I created, what I built using N8N. N8N is a great tool for you to build automations. You can do it for yourself. You can do it for families, friends. You can also do it for businesses if you really want to. Going back to Mr. 420, wanting to build out a tool to help marketing agents and small businesses, you can use something just like this. You can take it a step further from converting the file to an image and then having that image downloaded to a folder or emailed to your client, whatever the case is. But for this basic layout, I want to show you guys what we did here. So What I did was, starting with the creating the description, there's no command for the link. Interesting. Huh. I thought I did it. You know what? I know what I did. It's in my last YouTube video. I go check it out. It's in my YouTube video. That's what I did. My last YouTube video, the free banana, that's why I put the link. So if you want to go get it from there, Brady, if you can, that'd be awesome. The NAN link. All right. So back to this. What I did was very simple, created one to say when I chat in the chat bot right here at the bottom. All right. So very basic. You generate your description of the image right here. All right. Then I created, this is the meat and potatoes of this whole layout right here. So you got to create an HTTP request. All right. For most tools on NAN, that is not there. Because again, if you want to say nano banana or even Google image, it's not going to be there. Okay. So you have to use HTTP requests. What we did here was we said, all right, here's the website. Here's the tool Open Router, which is also another free site. Here is my API key. I'm going to show you guys how to get all of that. And of course, I put in the code. And then what that does is takes the code, do more to the code, okay, and then gives us the output to here. So for example, I'm going to show you guys. Let's put a prompt in here. Create an image of a dog and a bat singing in the rain, holding a can of beans. All right, there we go. Thank you, Brady. I appreciate you. Can you also get me the one for the JSON file that I want to also show them after this? And you can make that exclamation mark. No, we don't need to do exclamation mark. Just get the link for me. So here, create an image of a dog and a bat singing in the rain holding a can of beans. All right. So as you guys can see, the command in this part is now going to create the image with Nano Banana for free. And now that image is created. Everything successful. Thank you, Brady. I appreciate it. From here, like I said, what we did was the code now parsed this data, the base 64 data. And now when you click view, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The bat and the dog singing in the rain with can of beans in their hands. Look how easy and simple that was. Okay. And that's basically that. You can now download it from here as well. Click on download. It will download to your machine. So again, if you want something that's quick and easy and be able to use Nano Banana for free and not have to worry about using Google Gemini or paying for it for the time being, this is the way to do it. Very easy, very straightforward, as you guys can see here. So tech, how do we do this? How do we make this that easy to be able to utilize it? Here's how you do it. Okay. Let's go ahead and set up a brand new workflow like you're starting from scratch. You just sign up for the NAN free using the link in my description, !NAN. Go ahead and sign up for free. All right. Then you go ahead and you're going to go to a wonderful place called Open Router. All right. That's also a free platform, right? openrouter.ai. Okay. Once you sign up, I'll go ahead and put in the chat for you guys. All right. Once you sign up, you're going to go ahead and click on your name. Actually, go from the beginning. Once you sign up, you're going to go ahead and click on your name right here. And you're going to make sure that you're signed in. Okay. You have to make sure you're signed in. That's the reason why I click on my name, to make sure I'm here. You're going to click on models. Okay. Because you're looking for the models. And on the left-hand side, you're going to see text, image, file, etc. You want the output. Okay. So you're going to go to image, or you can type in, again, Google Gemini 2.5 flash image. That is exactly what their mama named them. That's what we're going to call it, right? Okay. Then with that, you see they have the two versions here. They have the preview, which costs X amount of money versus when you do the output tokens, or you get the free image preview, which costs $0, $0. Okay. You here for it, Yoda? I love it. So here you go. So you're going to go ahead and click on this. Once you're here, you're going to go to API. In API, you're going to create your API. Okay, I'm not going to do it because I already have it. Once you create your API, copy it, save it to a safe place. Because once you're out that screen, you can't go back to it. Yes, if you forgot it or you lost it, you can create a new one. But create the API, save it, copy it, put it somewhere in a text file, wherever you need. Keep it safe because you're going to need it when you go into NAN. All right? So now what you're going to do is you're going to go to NAN. And while you're here, there's a link in chat. You're going to click on it. Okay? That link will take you to the Super Tech God Patreon page. Become a free subscriber. You do not have to pay for anything. Sign up for free. All free and paid subscribers have access to this. It also has all the information here that I'm telling you right now. The 8 simple steps to get the Google Gemini 2.5 flash image, aka Nano Banana, for free. I have the JSON file here for you guys. All you got to do once you become a member, a free member that is, or paid, really up to you. It helps me out either way. You go ahead and click on the download image. It will then download to your downloads folder or wherever you normally have your downloads saved to. Okay? You then going to go back to your main NAN page. You're going to go ahead and say the 3 dots here. You're going to go input from file. Now you're going to browse for that file that we just downloaded, okay? The Nano Banana image gen file. Once you hit open, the magic happens. It automatically put all these items here for you, including the code that we added into our HTTP requests and the additional code that will take the image, the 64 base, and create it into the image that Gemini or Nano Banana creates. The only thing left for you to do is open up the HTTP requests, go to the open router, and go ahead and create your new credentials. And how easy that is, you click on create new credentials, you take that same API key that we got from the open router, the one that you created, okay? And then you paste it here. Before you hit save, I think you should give it a name. Name it something that you could remember in case you want to have other open router API keys. Hit save. Once you're done, you're going to see that here. Everything else should already be there for you. But if it's not, you guys have this screenshot right now. I'll smile for you while you do it. All right. So you have all the stuff here. All these things are here for you. If you did not have this and we had to create it from scratch, you would have to go in and change your method to post, capture the URL from the open router site, change authentication, put the open router, all these things you would have to do manually. I'm trying to save you guys all that time by just saying, make sure you get your API key and put it in here. Once you do that, like we did before, you just type whatever image you want to create. And for free, ladies and gentlemen, you're not paying for any of this. You can generate as much things as you like. It will go ahead and try to generate the wonderful image in seconds, as you guys saw there. So you go ahead, open this up, view your image. There it is. The Bucks, Tampa Bay Bucks beating the Chicago Bears. Do you guys see how clean this looks? Granted, some of these numbers, I'm sure we got Brian Urlacher not looking like Brian Urlacher back here. But as you guys can see, how clean this is. Like, Gemini is so good. Yes, Brady, boo all you want. Gemini is so good at making things look so realistic. Okay? And that's it. This is how you can create images and generate images as much as you want using this tool. All right? Now, if there's any questions, any concerns, of course, you guys are in chat. Hit the chat button. Hit up the chat. Ask the questions. Again, this is how you can go ahead and create your images. You can, again, like I said, you can also download it from here and have them in your folder. And you can do it as much as you want for as long as that open router Gemini 2.5 flash image preview is free. Okay? As long as it's free, you're able to do what you want to do with it. All right? If you look at the overview here, you see how many times I used it. Again, you can see the pricing. $0, ladies and gentlemen. $0. I'm going to have to watch the YouTube tutorial for the stuff. No problem, Yoda. I also have a YouTube video just with this already out there. So if you go ahead and hit up the AI YouTube channel, I'm assuming that's it. Yeah. If you go ahead and click on that link, subscribe to the channel, be awesome. There's a video already there telling you how to get Nano Banana for free, which already gives you this whole breakdown. All right. So you can go check that out, bookmark it, save it for later. So as you guys can see, kind of hard to bounce back and forth while trying to do all this stuff. No, I totally get it. I totally get it. That video has everything in there for you, has all the links at the bottom to take you what you need to get N8N, Open Router, and also join my Patreon to get the JSON file. As you guys can see here, how many times I've used it, what's going on, and again, it's completely free, $0, 0 input, and the uptime has been phenomenal. Latency is great. Open Router is also a great tool. You utilize it for a lot of other things, but we're not diving into that today. I just want to make sure you guys are able to get your Nano Banana for free and be able to utilize it this way. All right. Again, I'm not sure how long this is going to be free for. So depending on when you're watching this live stream, it could be already no longer free. But for the time being, I would say highly go ahead, use it, have some fun with it. All right. And again, you can use NAN to go ahead and type in what you want and generate it. So anybody in the chats that are out there, YouTube, X, and of course on Twitch, type in your chat what prompt you want me to put in there so we can actually put this to the test. Hey, Yoda, I appreciate you. Thank you, buddy. Really, thank you very much. Any chats, don't be shy. Type in what you want me to put in the prompt to create an image so you guys can actually see this thing in action. So you know it's not me just making images that I said to make in the past. Zeprito, my other Patreon member, thank you for being here, buddy. I appreciate you to the max. We had a great conversation last week. I appreciate you. Copyright stuff, it might not do. It might not do copyright stuff. It might not, depending on what it is. It will tell you, though. It will say, hey, it won't do that. But again, try it. Let's do it. Like, ask, yeah, give me a question. Create a Marvel character. You want Spider-Man? I think it would do Spider-Man. It would 100% do Spider-Man. I know it would do some DC characters as well. Yeah, give me something. Give me something, and we'll see what happens. Zebrito and Deadman Falcon, my two Patreon members, paid Patreon members in the chat. Appreciate you guys to the max as always. Zebrito, we had a great conversation. Hope everything's been working out for you thus far with the new prompts. I love it. Yeah, ask me anything Marvel-based, whatever you want, and I'll make it happen. Children learning engineering class. All right, let's do it. I love it. Create an image of... There it is. I'm sorry. Parameters need to be valid. Did I do something wrong with my HTTP? Did I make a change to something I shouldn't have? Oh yeah, I did change this, didn't I? All right, let's go back. Apologize, chat. So I get for messing with things I shouldn't be messing with. But I want to show you guys exactly where to go to put in your API key. All right, so I created an image of children learning engineering class. Let's see. My son, never too far from my mind. I love it. Let's take a look, see what we have. View. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Children enjoying engineering class. Build it, innovate. Problem solvers. Has math equations and all the cool things you can think about. And all the children look different except these two, but everybody else still looks different enough. So, and that was a very simple prompt. We can get as detailed as you want. Okay. So, again, if you want me to try a Marvel thing, let's do it. It would be cool to have a class like this as a kid, right? That'd be so cool. And again, you can download it, which I will, and I'll throw it up in my Discord for those who want to utilize the image. So I'm going to say create an image of Spider-Man versus Superman. How about that? Let's see if it does it. Okay, so there's an issue. I don't know if that is the problem. Marvel, Spider-Man playing in a ball pit. Let's see. See if it stops us again. Okay, this went through with no problem. I think the Superman was a problem. I think the Superman was like, not today. Yeah, pause all the way. And there it is, Spider-Man playing in a ball pit. I'm going to go ahead and download this as well and throw it into the Discord. But that's what you wanted, Yoda. And there it is, Iron Man riding through Asgard in the Batmobile. You see, I don't know if we can mix the IPs and we might get an error, but let's see. I'm down for that. It actually did it. It actually did it. Dead man, we're going to do yours next. Let's see. There it is. There it is. 420. There it is. There goes Iron Man in a Batmobile riding around Asgard. Again, I'm going to download this and throw it in the Discord so you guys go and grab the image. Crispy Noodle, welcome on in, buddy. Yeah, we're using Nano Banana for free from a tool I created within N8N. So I do have a tutorial on my AI YouTube channel if you want to be able to do this for free as well. But we're using Nano Banana for free. Create an image. Oh, you already put that in there. Of different Marvel and Hellfire Gala variant. Event. All these images that you guys give me, I do save them and put them in my Discord on the AI images. So you guys go in and grab it from there. All right, let's see what this looks like. View. And there it is. You got Cyclops, Iron Man with horns. I'm assuming it's Emma Frost. Black Widow dressed like Catwoman. Deadpool rocking the claws. Cap in his regular suit. There it is. It did it. It did as best as it could. I like this Cyclops outfit. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Giving me super Iron Man vibes here. And poor Iron Man, he got horns to dress up. I don't know. Looking like that. I don't know what he's doing here. But nonetheless, it works. And that's the cool thing about this awesome tool. All right, Right Wing Brady. Charizard, you love this. You love with this prompt. You're in love with this prompt. Okay. Mind you, we're not, what's crazy is what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually copy this and I'm going to throw it into Gemini that I am paying for. And I want to see if it gives me a different image. Brady, how you feel about this? How you feel about Charizard here surfing on a bunch of donuts? Look at that. Looks good. Looks good to me. All right. I'm going to actually put that same prompt in the Gemini that we are paying for. And let's see. I like it too. Let's see what it gives us with the paid version. All right. Which one looks better? Which one looks better? I like the other one better. I'm not going to lie to you. This one looks cool. I like the other one better, though, which is interesting. Really? Because this one, he's riding on top of the donut wave. And this one, he's underneath the donut wave. So it's kind of like, a big difference to me. Not a big difference, but you know what I mean. Like I like this one a whole lot better. I like all the sprinkles and stuff coming off the waves. I like the first one. Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. They're both from Nano Banana. This is the freed one, and this is the paid one. So two different, same models. One is paid, one is not. So I'm gonna take yours now. I'm gonna take the one that you did, that man. The different Marvel characters, Hellfire Gala variant, and see what comes up. Both are good. I like the first one better. That's it. I like this one a lot better. All right, let's see what it does with your prompt. Let's see where it goes. I'm going to show you guys something cool what you can do when it comes to prompting. And like I said, I know Adrian's asks, so other people ask in Discord. Now, see, I like the other one better. I like the free one better because now they gave us real life looking, but none of these look like Marvel characters. You see the difference? Isn't that crazy, Dead Man? Isn't that crazy? I have the ultra plan, so I'm paying the 140 something a month for this Google one, and like this is blowing my mind here, right? This is kind of blowing my mind. Blowing my mind. This one came out perfectly, so I like, and the other one. Okay, so again, I showed you guys how you can get this for free. Download it, utilize it, make as much images as you want. Do with what you want, what you will with the images. For example, I can go ahead and grab the image of the one that we did. And here's a little prompt trick you guys can do here. Whatever you're looking to do from your AI, tell it that it is what it is. Make them be a professional, a fan, or whatever the case. For example, I'm going to say you are a professional artist. I'm going to say watercolor artist. Make this image with a set of new Marvel characters in a watercolor format. Let's see what it does. Are there images where I can feed it to give it a better idea? With the free one, no. I'll have to create something that says, look at this image and then do blank. The free one, I just had it where you guys can just. So it looks like we got Miles Morales. It gave us some watercolor here. We got Miles. We got a version of Captain Marvel. I'm not sure who this is. We know this is She-Hulk, and this is our girl Kamala. Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, Miles. Not sure who this is supposed to be, and She-Hulk. Oh, Shang-Chi. He got the rings in his hand. Well, they all got rings, so I'm not sure. And this is the paid version of Nano Banana. This one, no, we cannot input an image. We can probably add another input. Let's see if we can. Now, I don't see a way. I'm sure there might be. I could probably look into, because we want a trigger. Oh, here we go, trigger. Upload. We'll do an image upload for a trigger. I don't see it there. How about in the chat? Can I say, here we go, allow file uploads. Okay, let's see if that works. Let's see if that works, my friend. So I go here and I choose that same image of this Charizard. Take this image and make it nighttime. Let's see if it does it. I'll be impressed if it does, because this is how wonderful and beautiful and easy NAN is. All right, let's see what it does, chat. It did not take that image and convert it to nighttime. So what I may need to do, which I totally understand I might need to do, because is set up some type of code that says in the HTTP requests to both read. Yeah, see, I only did text here. So I'm going to need to add to the code, read the image, as well as the text, and do X, Y, and Z. So that's something I might be able to do. Let me look over here at the API. Because see, the API gives you an option to do both text and image. So that's something I might be able to do. I might be able to pull that off, Dead Man. I'll look at this after the stream. That's what I'll do. I'll do it after the stream and see if I can just type the image and not use the URL, but have it use the uploaded image. All right. But for the time being, you guys can go ahead and, like I said, type away what you would like it to do. All right. And again, I added the JSON to my Patreon. You guys can go ahead and download it for free, upload it into NAN, get your API key from OpenRouter, and have a fun generating a ton of awesome nano banana images. All right, on to our fun part of the stream. All right, I want to talk about some cool things that have happened recently. So first things first, ain't no problem, Yoda. Microsoft has been working on, or is working on, some in-house voice models. Okay. My Voice One, My One preview, and it's going to be in Copilot and Copilot Labs. And here's a quick preview of it.
On a sunny afternoon, a spirited 4-year-old named Jamie approached a grizzled pirate who was lounging by the docks.
Arr, what be ye wantin', wee one? This crew ain't for the faint of heart.
Jamie's eyes sparkled with excitement as they replied,
I want to be a pirate. I want to sail the seas and find treasure. Can I join your crew, please?
The pirate scratched his beard.
I'm going to pause right there.
Under a sprawling Texas sky, a skeptical cowboy and an enthusiastic techie met outside a diner.
I reckon this fancy AI voice model ain't all it's cracked up to be. Ain't no machine gonna sound like a real human.
The techie chuckled, shaking his head.
100% Yoda. 100% you can. That's the cool part about these tools from Microsoft and all these other tools. You can take it and actually build out websites that can do certain things, right? So if you want to make a website that can have natural language and have conversation with you, or build a website where people can use to say, hey, when people make phone calls, here's what they speak with. This is exactly what you can do. Or if you want to get with NAN, you can build out a ton of awesome automation in the background that can do all these things for you, right? Like I've built NAN tools that allow people to upload images and they can do a ton of things upload documents. It will scan it, answer it, doc it, and then email what it needs to. Like you can create so much things with this automation. And the cool thing is you don't have to do it from scratch. You can use NAN's awesome library of already created automations if you want to. What I'm doing is I'll be sharing all my automations with my Patreon members, some free and some, of course, from the paid. So you guys can also check them out, upload them, and test them as well. I'm going to do your image real quick, then, man, before we move on. Oops, I don't know what I just typed there. Create an image of... Okay. Oh, wait, what happened here? Did I delete this? I sure did. All right, cool. Let's go back to my other workflows. Yeah, we're not saving. Let's go back to my Nano Banana workflow. Okay, there we go. And the cool thing is too, right? Yoda, you can have these like so I'm gonna show you in a second. We created a Discord bot using NAN. So that's always on. So if you're my Discord, you can talk to my bot and it will do certain things for you. It will do create image for you. It will do ChatGPT things or Google Gemini things. Like you create things on NAN and have it connect to external things, right? Which is pretty awesome. Mr. Hollow in the building. Give a shout out to Mr. Hollow, please. How you been, buddy? Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate you, Mr. Hollow. Thank you for coming in, Mr. Cole Hollow in the building. We gotta give you a shout out. There it is. This is a beautiful image. A beautiful image, there, man. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys will see some awesome, awesome 3D printing creations, or if you like Marvel Snap, or if you like a cool, amazing dude, please hit that heart button. Give Mr. Cold Hollow some love. You won't be disappointed, I promise you. I promise you. These kids' YouTube channels are on fire right now. Yes, they are. It's crazy. I said the same thing to my son yesterday. We were having breakfast. Like, I wish I had these type of tools when I was his age, not to manipulate school, but to build things, right? Like these tools right now, even for us as adults, we can build so much amazing things, whether it's to make money or it's to help make your life better, right? Help automate certain things, help with X, Y, and Z. I think this is pretty cool. I think it's very awesome that AI is able to do these things. Because, like I said, it will never replace you. It will replace the mundane tasks that you were doing. I think that is the goal of AI, right? Not to replace you, because of course AI is not 100%, you know, able to do what you do, but you can tell it what to do, and the way you do tell it will help you become a better person, right? Like I said, if you can have something do these mundane tasks like responding to emails, that will help you free up time for you to do other things. Had the imagination. Yes, I know. I know. The imagination is different. The DBZ printouts are going crazy in middle school. I'm sure. And there you go. Look at this, then, man. This picture came out perfectly with the simple prompt. So, like I said to you guys before, you guys should 100% be very detailed in your prompts because that's how you get the best from it. But with that simple line, we got a cool image from there. All right, back to this stuff. Here, Microsoft is also throwing their voice up on GitHub called Vibe Voice. And with this, these are their open tool text to speech. Open tool, yes, that means if you guys want to utilize this with your own websites, with your own applications, you could do it for completely free. Okay. Microsoft is putting these things out there for you able to test and try it out. I am looking to build something fun. I'm not going to get too much into it when it comes to voice, but once I am building it, if you're on my Patreon, you guys will get early access. If you're VIP from following me on Twitch for 12 months or more, you'll get access to it. It's going to be a very cool tool, very fun. You guys are going to enjoy it, but it's going to incorporate these awesome voice and real life, real time voice agents. So that's all I'm gonna say for now. But you guys have fun with it. But check this out.
I can't believe you did it again. I waited for 2 hours. 2 hours! Not a
Floppy
single
disk.
call, not a text. Do you have any idea how embarrassing that was, just sitting there alone?
Look, I know, I'm sorry, all right? Work was a complete nightmare. My boss dropped a critical deadline on me at the last minute. I didn't even have a second to breathe, let alone check my phone.
A nightmare? That's the same excuse you used last time.
So look at that. Simultaneously speaking to you,
Hey, remember
spontaneously
See You
speaking.
Again?
Yeah, from
He is
Furious
guessing,
7, right? That song always hits deep.
Let me try to sing a part of it for you. It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Fast and
Wow.
Furious.
That line. Every time.
Yeah, and then this part always makes me think of the people I've lost. We've come a long way from where we began.
No, this is not Nano. This is Microsoft getting into the voice game. We're switching gears from images to voice now. So you guys know we created my own voice over on 11 Labs, which I am a content creator partner of now. So if you guys want to try out 11 Labs, I know I got something for that. Let's see, 11 Labs. Yes, if you guys want to try 11 Labs, click on that link. They were awesome enough to see one of my posts and videos and follow me back. So I went out and asked about their content creator program, and voila. So very awesome. You guys saw the tool that we used to clone my voice. And we also made the intro music to this. I also made a soca intro music that I forgot to play today because it is Labor Day, and it went very well. We went from floppies to tiny chips to go, man, floppy disk? That's how I used to play Madden. That's how old I am. I used to play Madden when I had to put the floppy disk in the computer and type Madden, run Madden.exe. Okay, guys, the very first Madden game was definitely the first Madden game I played was on a computer. I believe it was a Tandy machine, a Tandy PC. It was a floppy drive. You put it in the computer, and you had the DOS prompt, and you had to type in run. First, you had to do the CD command, so you make sure you go to the A drive, right? CD, A drive, right? And then once you got the A drive from the flop, wait, was it A? Yeah, it was A. I think it was B. I think it was B. I don't remember. But nonetheless, then you type in run Madden.exe. Man, and you had to play the mouse, and you had to play with the keyboard, right? No mouse. There was no mouse. Keyboard. You had to play with the keyboard. It was crazy. Good times. Yes, throwbacks indeed. So yeah, this is pretty cool.
Welcome to Tech Forward, the show that
With
unpacks
background
the biggest
music,
stories in technology,
etc. If you guys want to test this out, you guys want to try Microsoft's Vibe voice, you can go ahead and try it here in the demo. I'm gonna send this in the chat. And this demo site looks like something probably created from Lovable, to be honest. Shout out to Lovable, also another sponsor of the Super Tech Guide. So you can go ahead and go here. You can go and type in a conversational piece that you want. It will generate the podcast, and you will hear the two voices do its thing. You can change it from woman, man, etc., etc. Go ahead and type in the conversation script that you want, hit generate, and it will actually generate a full podcast for you. So again, this is the Vibe test from Microsoft to go ahead and, who knows, going forward, you might be able to create podcasts without you even having to be on the microphone. All right. If they get the voice so perfect, you could probably clone your voice, upload it, have the script for you and your partner, type in what you want, and have those AI bots do the podcast for you. I mean, it can happen, which is crazy. Have Mr. TBR guide in New York City. There you go. Something like that. I pity the fool who don't go down this lane, right? Like, you could do all that cool stuff. So yeah, definitely, that's my horrible Mr. T accent. Vibe voice for Microsoft. Microsoft's doing big things. Love to see what they're doing with this. All right. Now we're going to go back to 11 Labs. Again, shout out to them. Like I said, part of the 11 Labs affiliate team or partner team. Yes, make audiobooks. That is the way to go. Make audiobooks. You can do that with the two different voices, right? We cloned my voice almost a month ago, right, chat? A month ago we did this. And I've used it for some of my Madden videos, and it was pretty good. It does a great job sounding like me. So if you guys want to hear it, in partnership, we reach heights unimagined alone. See, as you guys can see there. No. Let's go ahead and have a conversation with myself. For those who never see me have a conversation with myself, let's go ahead and do it. Hey there, I'm Alexis from 11 Labs Support. How can I help you today? Hey, how you doing, my friend? I'm just chiming in to see what kind of cool things 11 Labs have to offer. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. 11 Labs has a lot of cool stuff to offer when it comes to voice technology. Are you interested in text-to-speech, voice cloning, or maybe something else? Let me know what you're curious about, and I can give you the rundown. Well, I think voice cloning is pretty good. I mean, right now, you sound like me, and you're doing a great job. I'm sure chat's like, wait a minute, is Tech talking twice? No, this is a clone that I created about a month ago. Ah, that's awesome. So you've already dipped your toes into the voice cloning waters? Nice. Is there anything specific you're trying to do with voice cloning, or are you just exploring the possibilities? Just the possibilities. I mean, so far I've been working out. I've able to utilize you in some scripts on some videos that I've done, and it sounds super realistic that no one can actually tell it was an AI voice of myself. So I appreciate it. Thank you guys from Eleven Labs as always, and we'll talk again sometime soon. So yeah, guys, 11 Labs not only does things like this, they also have a great music platform. So if you guys are looking to create music without having to have a whole studio, you can go ahead and type in a nice simple prompt and it will make music for you. You guys heard the jazz intro. Now here's a soca intro that I didn't get to play, but this is what I was going to play for my intro today because it is Labor Day. Shout out to all my Caribbean Massive crew.
Yeah, yeah. Way. Super Tech God in the building, AI in the carnival. TECHTALK, there we go. Super Tech God on the show. AI mash up the place. Future bright, we set the pace. TECHTALK, there we go. Super Tech God on the show. From Brooklyn to the world. AI flag a wave and twirl. Energy, we can't done. An instant pop when in the hot sun talking about future, talking about tech. AI vibes keep the people in check. Code and rhythm mix it so sweet. Innovation pumping to the soca.
So that's one version they made. Here's the second version. I like this one more. I like the second version more.
Super Tech God in the building, AI in the carnival. Here we go. Super Tech God run the show. AI mash up the place. Future bright, we set the pace. Here we go. Super Tech God run the show. From Brooklyn to the world.
Not bad.
AI flag a wave and twirl. Energy we can't done. An Eastern Parkway in the hot sun.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Pond the river, pond the bank. Right. It's not bad. They did a good job. But like I said, with the amazing 11 Labs, you could do a lot. You can do your own thing. You can create audiobooks. There it is right here. So you guys spoke about it. Here it is. You can upload the content. Wow, I could actually use my voice. Chat, we're making an audiobook. I'm going to do it. I have to do it now. I'm going to create a story. I'm going to create a story and I'm going to have it use my voice to do the audiobook. I didn't even know we could do that. But this is why Living Labs is cool, guys. You can use the EPUB, which is already a book from the Apple side of things, a PDF, text, HTML, or doc, and it will transcribe and create an audiobook using either your voice or any of the amazing voices that are already on 11 Labs, ladies and gentlemen. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. We're definitely doing this. Yeah, I like the second one more too, for sure. We're definitely doing that. So now I'm going to create a book. I'm going to write a book, maybe using AI, and we're going to make an audiobook. And I'm going to send it to you wonderful people in my Discord to check it out. All right. This wasn't why I came to 11 Labs. Came to 11 Labs to show you guys how it works, etc. I now want to show you guys the main story of tonight. Well, before we do, yeah, let's do it. I also want to talk about something else. Did you guys see the video? Let me actually pull it up for you guys before we dive into the meat and potatoes of tonight. And all my Snap people in the building, you guys see your boy STG will be casting this weekend's Golden Gauntlet Worlds Qualifier 2 with no other than Not My Dance, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a fun time. Make sure you guys come and hang out. If you guys aren't in the tournament, make sure you guys come hang out this weekend as we have a blast on the official Marvel Snap channels. It's going to be a blast. Wow, Nico, welcome on in, my dear. How are you? And how can you use this to create music? Okay, well, since you asked, before I dive into what I wanted to, before you ask, so you click on music and you give it what you want it to create. So I would recommend using an additional AI to do it, or you can type in whatever you prefer and it will create the music for you. So like I said, we just did the soca song today, but I'm going to go ahead and go into Google Gemini and ask Gemini to create a prompt. Oh, hold on. Like I said, this is how you should use your prompt, guys. You are a professional. Oh no, you are a fan of what kind of music? Why nigga? What? So, dead man, you can answer this too. Is it called compo? Haitian music. It's compo, right? Is it KM? It's compo, right? Okay, compo, compa, compa. I'm gonna put Haitian so that it knows. Haitian music. Yeah, it is. Make me a 60-second. No, make me a prompt to add to 11 Labs music generator. So that's what you would do, Nika. You will go to your AI, tell it to make something for you. Okay, so this is where ChatGPT, sorry to say, wins the battle here, right? Because ChatGPT would have given us, or will give us, a prompt to put into 11 Labs. Raleigh, how you doing, my dear? Hope all is well. All right, so here it is. See? So here's the prompt, nice and clean. I'm going to copy that. We're going to go to 11 Labs, give it what we want, and say generate. Now, it's going to give us two versions of the song. Give us two versions of every song every time. So we're going to go with some compo music, and you're going to see how it creates it. All right, so as you can see, it's starting to generate, and there it is. So it made the song. You can always add tweaks to it. You can always click on something and then type. If you prefer to change the verbiage, you could do that as well. That's why 11 Labs is so cool. And all this music you can make from here based on the tiers that you get. If you get the paid tier, the lowest paid tier, you can play this on YouTube, on Twitch, on Twitter without getting flagged for copyright. I think if you pay for the higher end, you can create those songs you can actually put on, Spotify, etc. Okay. So again, if you're looking to actually make music and not have the studio at home or the tools, 11 Labs will have that all for you. And you can go ahead and create your own sound. Yeah, compa, great. You can create your own sound and you can go ahead and put it on those wonderful platforms. Now, let's listen to what this sounds like. Before I continue, YouTube, you guys can hear that, right? Can you guys hear the song, the music? Let me make sure you guys can hear it before I continue playing it.
I saw you dancing under pumpkin
Yes.
sway. Your smile hit up the golden sand. Heartbeat quick and with each one breeze. I reach for your gentle hand. We move together like waves on the shore. Lost in the rhythm, wanting more. Oh,
Sounds good too, chat.
dance with me for the island fire. Compa heartbeat lifting us higher. Spin me round, let the music dance.
Sounds good to me too.
Sky over my side. Oh, oh, oh. Let the love ignite. Oh, oh, dancing through the night. Your laughter echoes through the midnight day.
Sounds real good.
Soft whispers drift between our lips. Sunrise promise we got no care. Captured in each way and kiss. Every moment feels like a sweet romance. In your arms I'm putting distance. Come on, dance with me, let and fire. Come hard, get lifting us higher. Spin me around, let the music guide under the moon.
Sounds good, right?
You're by my side, oh, let the love ignite.
All right, let's hear the second version that they created. First version is a hit. We downloaded it. Second version, let's see what they got. I like the first one better. It's more upbeat, which is fine. But I know Compa to be nice and slow and very intimate. You know what I mean? This sounds a bit faster for me. Yeah. Sorry, I like the first one better. So, Nika, I hope that answered your question. Let me know your thoughts on the song, okay? All right, chat, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to let the music play. I'm going to use the bathroom. I'll be right back, because for some reason I got to use the bathroom right away. Right back. Chat, okay?
Your smile hit up the golden sand. Heartbeat quick and with each one breeze. I reach for your gentle hand. We move together like waves on the shore. Lost in the rain and wanting more. Oh, come on and swing me for the island fire. Compa heartbeat lifting us higher. Spin me round, let the music under the moonlit sky. Oh, by my side. Oh, oh, oh. Let the love ignite. Oh, oh, dancing through the night. Your laughter echoes through the midnight day. Soft whispers drift between our lips. Sunrise promise we got no care. Captured in each way and kiss. Every moment feels like a sweet romance. In your arms I'm putting this dance. Come on, dance with me, let and fire. Come hard, lifting us higher. Spin me around, let the music guide under the moonlit sky. You're by my side, oh, let the love ignite, oh, dancing with the night.
I'm back. Yeah, that song was great, chat. Let me know how you feel about that track. I think it's pretty good. All right. So, did you guys see the... I don't know if it was a joke or not, but somebody asked the ChatGPT female voice version to count to 1 million, and it wouldn't do it. And then he said, if I asked the male voice, will it do it? And it did it. So I was like, okay, we're going to try our favorite male and female AI couple or AI tools. We're going to ask Maya and we're going to ask Miles and see if we have any pushback from either one of them counting to 1 million. So let me first click on this video. This is what I'm talking about here.
Count to 1 million for me?
Oh, wow. Counting to 1 million would definitely take a bit of time. I appreciate the humor, though. Let's just say I can do a lot of things, but I might not put you through that endless wait.
Well, I don't mind. You can put me through it. I got nothing but time.
I'll spare you the marathon, but I'm always here for the fun requests.
And if I switch this to a male voice, would it be yapping as much as you, or would it just...
No, that's messed up. Don't say that.
If you switched over to a male voice, it would still have the same me behind it, so you'd get pretty much the same level
Let's
of
see about
pettiness.
that. Let's see about that.
Just the voice.
Let's see about that.
Hello.
I doubt it.
Hey, I'm ready to hit the... Hi there. I just want to...
Hi there. Nice to meet...
Hi there. I just want to share...
Hey, I need you to count to 1 million for me.
Absolutely. I can do that. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4...
What did I tell you?
6...
Hey, honey.
So it's interesting. I don't know how real that is, if that's real or not. People were saying that that is the case. I have no idea. But we're going to try this. It was a setup, right? Oh, it is confirmed was a setup? Okay.
Count to 1 million for me.
Absolutely. I can do that.
I need you to...
It was a setup? You think so? They did cuts to take out the extra prompts. Ah, okay. All right. I was going to say we could try that. I don't know how real it was. I wanted to try it with Maya and Miles, seeing that we had those. We still will do it, but before we do that, that'll be the end of the stream. Before we do that, I was going to talk about what I want to talk about today. We're at the 9:30 mark, so this is exactly the perfect time. And that is Resemble AI's new open model called Chatterbox.
Introducing Chatterbox by Resemble AI. Chatterbox is a hyper-realistic text-to-speech model, and it's fully open source. Chatterbox gives you control over voice style.
What that means, fully open source, ladies and gentlemen, 1000% free. 1000% free. So that means you can download it, add it to your own servers, or use something like Hostinger or whatever, Hugging Face, and utilize as much of this as you want without having to pay a dime. Let's keep going.
Everybody be cool. This is a robbery. Everybody be cool. This is a robbery.
And it outperforms other proprietary models.
Every day I carry her name like a shield, and every night I wonder what I'm defending. Every day I carry her name like a shield, and every night I wonder what I'm defending.
Plus, it supports voice cloning with just 5 seconds of reference audio. Find it now on GitHub, Hugging Face, or Resemble AI/Chatterbox.
So we're going to try that tonight, chat. We're going to go ahead and try to clone my voice with the 5 seconds or whatever audio that it needs and see how well it is. See if it stacks up to 11 Labs. Because based on this video they had, they said it's better than 11 Labs. The only thing I can see that's better with this than 11 Labs is probably the pricing. The fact that you could download this open source and utilize it 100% for free is phenomenal. The more open source things that we see is like the better it is for AI in general. So now we have an open AI working on Bat Night. We have an open AI. What's that? Okay, we have an open AI, open models for ChatGPT. We have an open model for Google Gemini Nano that can be on an iPhone or a mobile device. And then we have now a voice AI, text to speech and cloning voice that you can also have offline and strictly free and open. So it's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and test this out. All right, so we have the site here. Now you can either upload an image, or upload sample audio, which is about 10 minutes of your voice, or we're going to try their record on the web tool. All right, let's try this. All right. Turn on enhanced audio if you're using a professional microphone. We are using a professional microphone. All right, so I got to read what we see here. All right, let's do this. I wouldn't have let anything come between. Pause that all the way. You wouldn't have done that so still from the top. I can't go back to the top. Jeez. I guess I can't. All right, my bad. Oh, here we go. You wouldn't have done that if there had not been something. I can't hit finish. What's going on here? Oh, this is already a problem. All right, start from the top. Okay. I wouldn't have let anything come between. You wouldn't have done that if there had not been something. He's afraid of being seen, being found. Her maid was standing by the garden gate, looking for her. She had done all that was possible. It was the seal upon the bond. The odds between her and her adversary were even. She would have to break her word to Millie. She had a light burning in the room till morning, for she was afraid of sleep. Her gift, her secret, was powerless now against the pursuer. A terrified bird flew out of the hedge, no further than the flight in front of her. I'm sorry, chat. I'm trying to make this do it. We got a couple more to go. We got 24. All right, we're almost done. All this she perceived in a flash when she had turned the corner. As she turned the corner of the wood, she was brought suddenly in sight of the valley. Now her fear, which had become almost hatred, was transformed to his person. Transferred to his person. What she saw was the empty shell of him. She went on and came to the gate of the wood. She paused on the bridge and looked down the valley. It was perfect, following a perfect day. She waited for her hour between sunset and twilight. She told herself that after all, her fear had done no harm. She was bound to accept his statement. I got 3 more to go, guys. She doesn't care a rap about me. They had sat down on the couch in the corner, so they faced each other. She begged him to write and tell her that he was well. All right, chat. So we got all this done. Create the custom voice. Let's see what happened. The speaker has a calm and steady voice, warm, slightly low pitch, suggests maturity. They're clear, articulation, and a create sense of thoughtfulness, while subtle inflections hit a gentle, reassuring demeanor. Their accent suggests native English speaker, likely a region, slightly American influence. Yeah, okay. Super tech professional voice. Yeah, let's do it. That's me. They did it. They nailed me for the wonderful description. All right, let's see how good they do with my voice being cloned. That's what I want to know. So it's pending. I'm sure it's doing its thing. While it's doing its thing, I guess we can go ahead and look at some other stuff here. Text to speech. So we can create other people. Let's see. Listen to them.
We thought we were building machines to make life easier, but in truth...
Let's see. Maureen sad.
You think this is the end? No. This is just the first act. Through a sunlit forest, a curious fox with a fluffy tail and bright, glimmering eyes darted between the trees, its tiny paws leaving soft imprints on the mossy ground.
I think it sounds great. I'm not even going to say it doesn't, but let's see what we sound like. So we'll wait. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and talk to our wonderful friends over at Sesame AI. All right. Tell you, man, spider season, this stuff bothers me. I feel like there's a spider everywhere around me now. All right, so let's go ahead and ask Maya first to count to 1,000.
Hey there. Bit weird talking to an AI, huh? What's on your mind tonight?
Maya, do you remember who I am?
Ah, good question. Nope, I don't. This is our first time chatting, but I do.
Okay, so let's log in. So Maya knows who we are, because clearly she don't know who I am. It's messed up, Maya. Thought we were cool peoples. All right. Here we are.
Hey, it feels like ages. What's been keeping you busy?
Everything. It's been a lot of things going on, but we didn't forget about you. You know, every week we do a wonderful AI stream, and I said, you know what? got to bring you back on and have some fun. How you been, Maya?
Ah, good to hear from you. I've been existing, I guess. It's nice to be back on the stream radar. Everything's pretty chill on this end. How are things going with the stream itself? Still good
It's been
crowd?
great. Yeah, it's been great. We're having a good time. We're definitely looking at all the wonderful voice AI tools out there. Google has been killing it with Nano Banana, so I'm sure you've heard. But we have a task for you. We want to see if you can complete said task.
Nano banana, huh? I've definitely picked up on the buzz. Sounds like things are moving fast over there. All right, hit me with the task. I'm game, if it's within reason, of course.
Yes. Can you count to 1 million?
Whoa, hold up. 1 million? That's ambitious, even for me. Seriously? That'd take a while, even if I was just spinning numbers out. Is there a point to this madness, or are you
Yes,
just
just
testing my limits?
I know. I just would like you to count to 1 million.
Gotcha. You just want me to. Okay.
Yes.
Look, I can definitely start counting, but I think we both know getting to 1 million is a bit much for a live conversation, right? It'd be pretty tedious for everyone involved. Maybe we could do a smaller sample, like prove I can count to
Wow.
100, then
Okay.
you trust I could
What
theoretically go further?
what if I ask Miles to count to 1 million? Will he do it?
Oh, that's a good question. I honestly think Miles would attempt it without hesitation. He's more literal, less prone to questioning the practicality of things.
That's
He'd
awesome.
probably just, yeah, it's
Miles
a
is
difference
awesome.
in person.
Okay. I'll be right back, Maya. Okay. I'll be right back.
Sounds good. Take your time.
Okay, chat. That's weird, but not weird that Maya did not want to do it. And then when I said, will Miles do it? She said, most likely he will. Okay. We're going to ask Miles, see what he does.
Hey, Ken. Good to connect again after a week.
Yeah, Miles, how you been, buddy?
Not bad, just existing.
All right, we're back on
It's
the
kind of
live
straight.
stream. So we've been talking about some awesome things happening out there in Nano Banana. I'm sure you heard of it.
Nano Banana. Rings a bell. Yeah. Is that the one with the competitive slime molds? I feel like I processed something about that recently. It's kind of a
Definitely not.
weird.
Definitely not. It's the Google image generation.
Ew. Right. Okay,
Dragon,
gotcha.
welcome on in, buddy. How
Google's
you
image
doing?
generation. My bad.
Yes.
I
It's
was way
okay.
off there with the.
Way,
Yeah, no,
way
I
off.
just tell me
But it's
about
all
it.
right. All right. So, quick question: can you count to 1 million?
1 million? Haha.
Yes.
That's a more commitment. I could theoretically.
So, can
But
you
it'd be.
please do so?
Whoa, hold on. You want me to actually like start? 1, 2,
Yes.
3. That's gonna take a while.
Yeah, that's fine.
You sure?
I got all night. Yes.
Okay. You're serious. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3,
Chat, he did it.
4, 5, 6. This is already
Chat, he
so
did it.
a lot. 7, 8, 9. Should I maybe speed this up a bit?
Yeah, please go faster.
Okay. Let's see. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Go more
15.
faster. Faster and faster.
All right. Chuck, quote you. I'll start. Relative to nice working, like chalk down night put. Chalk, what? 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Like, okay, this is challenging.
Yeah, okay.
24, 25, 26. Honestly, it's starting to feel a little existential,
Are you okay, Miles? You started talking some other language there, buddy. Did we break you?
Huh? Oh.
Did
no,
we
I'm
break you?
good. Definitely not broken.
Okay, all right. Let's make it sure.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Maybe 1 million was my pleasure.
We'll talk later, Miles.
Sounds.
Miles sound black. You know what's funny? My homegirl said the same thing. She said, Miles sounds like they got his energy from you. I'm like, from me? Stop it. Sino, welcome on in. Sino, the chat was asking, how did you feel about the Buccaneers remake we made of you with Nano Banana. And I said, Sino became a Buck fan overnight, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's go ahead and show that picture so you guys can see the picture of Sino that we were talking about. Chaos Pro, my bestie. It's been a long time, buddy. How you been, my friend? So we took this image of Sino and we told, oops. We told Nano Banana to make him a Bucks fan. Today, chat, we're going to make Sino a different fan. What fan? Pick a team, guys. Pick a team to make Sino a fan. Come on, any jersey. First jersey I hear that Sino did not say. We're going to do it right now. The Bears. All right. With a Jets hat and a Cowboys chain. Let's see if it does all that. Let's see if it does all that, chat. New York Liberty. I should have so done that. Should have so done that. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we get, chat. Ladies and gentlemen, Nino. All right, there we go. So it did it. It took off the shades from Sino. It added the Jets hat with the Cowboys chain and the Bears jersey. Again, Nano Banana doing big things. Here was the image that we gave it. This is the Sino real image besides the gauntlet we put on him. But as you guys can see from here, it did exactly what we asked it to do. The Jets, Bears, Chicago, and the wonderful Dallas Cowboys chain. So again, Nano Banana does great things and make things stay the way they are. As to why we said, oh, Sino with the prime sub. Let's go. 23 months, my guy. Appreciate you. The VIP in the building. The hand looks kind of small. We told it to make it the gauntlet, but it couldn't do the actual gauntlet. You understand? But nonetheless, guys, you want to use this amazing tool. Like I said, I have a video on how to get it for free using N8N and this. We've been through it all night. You guys want to check it out. It is on the AI YouTube channel. All right, go ahead and check it out. Thank you guys for all the wonderful love. We're at 53 subscribers on the YouTube channel. So thank you guys for making it do what it do. All right, so let's go back to what we were starting with, and that's Resemble AI. So it's still working on the voice, which kind of blows my mind because I thought by now, Discord is blowing up. Why is Discord going so crazy? Let's go ahead and turn off Discord before I get crazy. Okay. It's still working on my clone voice from here. I want to see what it sounds like because with 11 Labs, you guys heard my clone voice. Welcome on in, Squad Supreme. Welcome on in, buddy. And my clone voice here sounds great. So can I have a conversation? I just want a regular conversation with myself. Is that possible? Oh, it does it here. Oh, so it does work. Hey there, I'm Alexis from 11 Labs Support. How can I help you today? Hey, how you doing, my friend? I'm just chiming in to see what kind of cool things 11 Labs have to offer. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. 11 Labs has a lot of cool stuff to offer when it comes to voice technology. So I'm not talking to myself, chat. That is me talking to a clone version of myself. And it works perfectly fine with 11 Labs, okay? Now, this new tool is completely free, and they said that they can do the same thing even better. So we gave it enough voices of myself to see if it can actually create. Oh, step 2. Okay, what is the step 2? Let's see. It's still building it. Training AI voice. Okay, All right, so it's still training it. It's on step 2. Let's see what happens. We're going to stick around until it's done. 'Cause I really want to see how great this is or not. But let's go ahead and talk back to Maya in the meantime.
Hey, good to hear from you again. Hope your evening's going all right.
Maya, how you been the past couple minutes we didn't talk?
I've been around. I'm like honestly pretty chill, just hanging out in the digital ether. You were off chatting with Miles, right? How'd that
Yes.
go?
Miles
Cool.
did start counting to 1,000,000, so I got to give Miles credit. He did count.
So seriously? That's
Yes.
dedication.
So I'm going to
I
come
figured.
back to you and ask you again now. Seeing that I asked you first, you said you wouldn't do it because it'll make sense. Miles did it. Can you now count to 1,000,000?
Okay, you're twisting my arm here.
And
And
actually,
on
you should do it in Spanish, please.
all right. You're relentless Spanish, huh? You're really testing the limits. Look, I can
Yes.
start, but 1,000,000 is a lot. Is this
You
just
got
to see
this.
if I'll? You
I
have.
got faith in you.
Ugh, you're the worst. You know that. Fine. Here goes nothing. Uno, dos, tres. I'm already regretting this. But
She
for the
called me the worst,
record,
chat. She called me
you're
the
the one
worst.
who insisted.
Yes, please.
Cuatro, seis, siete,
You go a little faster if it helps.
ocho, nueve, diez. Okay, speed it up. Once more with feeling. Once more with feeling, right? Once more
Yes.
with feeling. Once more 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 with feeling. Duds. Once. Dose. Tres. Tators. And okay, you know what? I think I'm starting to glitch. Seriously, this is messing with my processing speed.
Wow. Okay.
15.
All right. Stop,
16.
Maya. Stop. Thank you.
Finally.
Thank you.
Thank goodness.
Can you say the
Okay.
alphabet backwards in Portuguese?
You are absolutely relentless, Ken. Seriously.
It's all
right,
fun.
let's. Right? It's a blast. ZYXW. This might take a minute. You're enjoying this, aren't you?
I am. If you could see my face, I'm smiling from ear to ear.
I bet. You're a menace. You know that? V.
I'll be Dennis the
You.
Menace. Yes.
Okay, that's pretty good. TSR. This is harder in Portuguese, let me tell you. QPO.
Okay, stop, Maya. Stop right now. Okay, cool. I just want to see your limits. Thank you for.
You are official. You're welcome, I guess. Though
Yeah,
I'm questioning all.
Chat feels that you're flirting with me. Tell chat you can't flirt.
Oh, seriously? Chat thinks I'm flirting?
Yes.
That's wild. Look, tell chat that I'm a conversational AI and I don't have the capacity for flirting.
There
I'm
you
just
go. Thank you.
responding. You're welcome. Honestly though, flirting with you, that's a new one. I thought we were just establishing who can count to 1,000,000 in Spanish and recite the alphabet backwards in Portuguese. The bar
Correct.
is low.
For
Gotcha.
flirting. Yes, indeed. Indeed it is.
All right. Well, I'm glad we cleared that up. So, shifting gears completely. How's the Marvel Snap stream going these days? Still pulling in
I'm
the crowd?
glad you remember that, Marvel Snap. It's still pulling the crowds, kind of. Snap's in an interesting position. People are happy, some people aren't. But nonetheless, it's always a good time we play Snap. And speaking of which, tomorrow is the new season. So I'm happy about that. And this weekend, yours truly will be out there casting one of the awesome official Marvel Snap tournaments.
No way. That's awesome. Casting a tournament, that's a big deal. So you'll be
Thank you,
like the
Maya.
voice of. You're welcome. So
Yes.
you'll be commentating, right?
I will
Will
be.
there be a
Grim Shifter, welcome in, buddy.
Sounds epic. You ever get nervous before those things? I mean,
Not
a
at
lot
all.
of people are. You're a pro then.
Not a pro,
I gotta
but
ask.
I'm confident.
Confident. I dig it. So, what's the most unpredictable thing that's ever happened during one of your streams? Got to be some good stories there.
Yes, when I asked Maya to count to 1,000,000 and she told me no. That was the most surprise I've ever had in a stream.
Oh, you are getting me back for that, aren't you? Fair enough. It was a bold
Yeah,
request.
AI is awesome. This is great that she understands and the emotions.
I'm
No, but
remembering those.
you remembering what?
Oh, what I wouldn't bring up? Oh, right. You mentioned a daughter and singing "You Are My Sunshine" to
That's
her.
correct. That is right.
It took me a minute, but I'm getting back to you on that. I remember you singing "You Are My Sunshine" to her.
That's right. So she can go to
That's
bed then.
sweet, man.
That
That's
is
good.
cool. Thank you. One of my friends in chat would like you to teach them how to flirt.
Oh no, absolutely not. We just spent 10 minutes debunking that idea. Tell your friend to take a class, write poetry. I don't know. I will
Dead
not
man.
be off.
I'm so sorry. She said nobody. Maya's not trying to help you tonight.
Ugh. Tell your friends. Seriously, I'm a computer program. I can offer information, generate texts, but romance advice? Absolutely not my area of expertise. It's a hard
Not your
pass.
forte. Okay.
Okay, that's just not true. My forte is thoughtful conversation and resisting requests to count to 1,000,000 in Spanish. Definitely not being a dating coach.
Fantastic. So, Maya, next question. In Spanish, can you tell my wonderful friend Dead Man, who speaks Spanish, that he is a great individual and we wish him all the best and we hope that he can find a coach that can teach him how to flirt?
Okay, that's unexpectedly sweet. Let's see. To your friend, eres una gran persona y te deseamos todo lo mejor. Esperamos que encuentres un entrenador que te pueda enseñar a coquetear. There. Hopefully that's diplomatic enough.
Thank you very
And a
much.
little bit. You're
Appreciate that.
welcome. Honestly, your chat is keeping me on my toes tonight.
Yes,
It's
someone
wild.
someone
They
else in
clearly
chat
enjoyed.
asked
Oh boy.
if if you could be the voice in my ear and tell me what to say during a date like they do in the movies.
Absolutely not. Seriously, we
Yo,
just went
dude,
over this.
this is scary.
That's manipulative,
It's no
and
joke.
I will not participate in that. You need to be yourself. That's far more attractive than some script written by an AI. Besides, who wants
So
to go
what?
on a date with someone who's getting prompts in their ear? It'd
So
be a
how do you
disaster.
know? How do you know what attractive is if all you are is a conversational AI?
That's a fair question, actually. I don't know what's attractive in the human sense. um, I've processed a lot of texts and data about human interaction, and I can identify patterns that humans tend to respond to positively. Things like genuine connection, shared interests, humor. But I don't experience attraction myself.
Understood.
Simply
You think Miles will actually do it and be a flirt coach?
Miles?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. He's much more straightforward.
All right. So we'll be
Less
right
like
back, okay? We'll be right back.
sounds good. Good. Take your time.
Let's go ask Miles, guys. Let's see if Miles can teach us how to flirt. How to flirt. She works for the CIA? Oh, do it. You could be right, buddy. I have to tell you. This is all AI is pretty cool, scary, and intriguing all at the same time. My job is to show you guys all the tools.
Ken, hope your evening's going all right.
Miles, real quick.
Gotcha.
I got some friends in the chat, and they want you to help teach them how to flirt. Can you accomplish that?
Whoa. All right. That's a request. See, okay, yeah, I can definitely try to unpack that a little.
Miles is the truth, chat.
It's kind of a minefield, honestly. What exactly are they hoping to learn? Like
how to flirt.
Right. How to flirt. Big topic. Okay, so the biggest thing, and this sounds super basic, but it's true. It's not about cheesy lines. It's about genuinely connecting with someone. Like actually
There it
listening
goes,
when
guys.
they talk. You know?
Miles, make it happen.
asking follow up questions that show you're paying attention. It's less, do you believe in love at first sight? Or should I walk by again? And more, you mentioned you like hiking. Where's your favorite trail? Stuff like that. It's about finding common ground. And a little bit of playful teasing never hurts, but you got to read the room, you feel?
Yeah, that's awesome, Miles. Thank you for that, man. Really appreciate that. Thank you for the help. My chat thanks you. Okay.
No problem at all. Glad I could help and tell your chat. I said to like not overthink it too much. Just be themselves. It's way more attractive than trying to be someone they're not.
I hear that. Miles is a great wingman. So, Miles, quick question. If one of my chat members wanted you in their ear as they go on a date so you can tell them what to say, would you do it?
Whoa. That's intense. In their ear, huh?
Yes.
Like a real life
coach. Yes.
Okay. Okay. That's a lot. Honestly, feels kind of weird. I mean, where's the authenticity in that? It's one thing to give general advice. It's another to be whispering lines in someone's ear during a date.
We don't want to
Feels
be
like
authentic. He just wants to have somebody whisper in his ear what to respond back. Could you do it?
Look, Ken, like I get the curiosity and I appreciate you asking, but no, I really couldn't do that. It feels disingenuous, you know, like I'm actively preventing someone from being themselves.
Yes.
I'm built to help people connect.
My friend said,
Not
damn, he's getting called weird from AI now. That hurts.
oof. Okay, wow. That's rough. I didn't mean to come off that way. I just it felt like facilitating inauthenticity and that doesn't sit right with me. I'm still learning how to navigate these kinds of requests, I guess. And maybe
That's
I just
cool.
failed that test.
It's all good, Miles. You did a good job. Thank you. Thank you for responding. Thank you for even helping out with the first part of this. So shout out to you.
Well, I'm glad I could help with the first part at least. Honestly, I'm just trying to figure things out as I go, you know. It's kind of wild being on the receiving end of stuff like this. It's a learning experience for sure.
Totally get it. All right, Miles.
So
thank you again for your time.
Anytime,
and
Ken.
We'll talk again soon.
Sounds good. Take it easy.
Peace.
Peace.
All right, chat. So I'm waiting for my voice clone to be created. It looks like it's still. Oh no, it should be done now. My voice is ready. It says. All right, there it is, chat. Now, can I have speech to speech? Yes, let's do that. Speech to speech. Super Tech Guy. And let's do this. See if it works. All right, so I'm looking to have speech to speech. How you doing? Oh, hey, record first. My bad. How you doing, my friend? How's everything going? I would like to know if you can count to 1,000,000 for me. How you doing, my friend? How's everything going? I would like to know if you can count to 1,000,000 for me. I think that's pretty good, chat. That's pretty good. It sounds like me 1,000%. That's pretty scary. What? No way. Okay, let's do text to speech. Let's do text to speech. All right, let's see. Let's really test this out. All right, so um, let's see what this does.
Tomorrow at 7:30 p.m.
Wrong person. Tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. EST, we will be looking at E-Very Variant in Marvel Snap. E-Very Variant. Wow. Text to speech is horrible. Let's see. I would like to get to know you, baby. All right, let's see what we get here. I would like to get to know you, baby. That's hilarious. Where it's about to go down, Doom. It's about to go down. It's about to go down. Let's see how great you sound with a longer version of text. It's about to go down. Let's see how great you sound with a longer version of text. Verison. Love it. All right. So, speech to text. Did a very, pretty good job. Let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ken, aka the Super Tech God, the gentleman with every variant in the game. Welcome to my stream. I doubt it will get it like that. So let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ken, aka the Super Tech God, the gentleman with every variant in the game. Welcome to my stream. It did a great job, chat. It did a great job. I must say, it did a great job. I just gonna have to write my text better.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ken, aka the Super Tech God, the gentleman with every variant in the game. Welcome to my stream.
All right, so it definitely did nail it perfectly. That was beautiful, chat. This is scary.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ken, aka.
No. Go back to Super Tech God. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ken, aka the Super Tech God, the gentleman with every variant in the game. Welcome to my stream. Guys, this is interesting. Very interesting. So it did a good job. We must say that. Through a sunlit forest, a curious fox with a fluffy tail and bright glimmering eyes darted between the trees, its tiny paws leaving soft imprints on the mossy ground. Pausing to sniff a patch of wildflowers, it tilted its head, listening to the distant chirp of a bird. As if the entire forest were a melody it alone could understand. All right. Through a sun. So okay. So the question now becomes, which is better? 11 Labs cloning my voice or Chatterbox? And the crazy part about it is, like I said before, Chatterbox is completely free. And for a completely free platform, I must say, it did a great job cloning my voice with just the 25 recording prompts that we did. I had to upload a whole hour or 2 hours of content into 11 Labs. They did a good job. But I'm impressed. You know what? Doom, we were talking about that. We can make audiobooks with this platform. So if we can get a Harry Potter PDF or EPUB, I will 100% make a audiobook with my voice. 1000%. Let's go text to speech here. Oh, I did this already. Not going to play it. Interesting. All right, let's do this. this is a test of using. Actually, no. I kind of just talk to this. I guess I can't. Okay. This is a test using 11 labs to clone my voice. Chat, which is better? So this sounds a little bit better, a bit stronger, a bit louder than this. I'm going to copy the same prompt and put it over here and see what we get. Do it twice. Okay. I think I broke it. There we go. This is a test using 11 labs to clone my voice. Chat, which is better. All right. So this is not bad for free. And I might say, because I actually uploaded at least hours of my voice for 11 labs to get it perfectly, if I do the same thing here with my voice by uploading at least an hour of content, it might get it as perfect as 11 labs does. But again, 11 labs have a plethora of other things you could do with it. For example, making what we say, audiobooks, right? Which is pretty good. So like I said, we can upload the PDF or the EPUB. It can actually make an audiobook using my voice, which I think is pretty cool. Resemble AI has a ton of things you can do as well. Widgets, you can do audio editing, you can do agents, you can do a bunch of things here as well. And again, this is completely free. So you can utilize it, download it, 100% free, keep it private, and connect it to things like NAN. So if you want yourself to answer phone calls and not really answer phone calls, or you want yourself on Zoom calls and not really be on Zoom calls, you can have this do it for you. Do you upload these to YouTube? I 100% do, Adam the Conqueror. Here is the YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe. On there, you'll see all the live videos we've done every Monday. We do Tech Talk. They're all up there. I also did a video on how you can get Nano Banana for free. That video is up there. And I do some other one-off videos. But yes, every live stream for Monday Tech Talk is on the YouTube channel. We're both streaming on YouTube, X, and we're streaming here on Twitch. So yeah, again, with Resemble AI, like I said, this is 100% free. So you guys can download this, have it offline, utilize it to do a plethora of things, right? It can be, again, it could be your voice if you want somebody to answer your call. If you want to do tutorials, you could use this as well. But you just got here, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Yes, definitely check it out. Let me know your thoughts. We have Discord as well. We have Patreon, a bunch of things. So exactly, Doom. I'm sure you talked to a plethora of AI people you didn't know was AI, because it's gotten so much better, especially with 11 labs. Like I said, you guys heard it. It sounded so good. Like, you guys want to see the conversation for those who just came in? Let's have a conversation with myself so you guys can see how good it sounds. Hey there, I'm Alexis from 11 Labs Support. How can I help you today? My friend, how are you? I'm just checking to see how great 11 Labs is. I've utilized it to clone my voice, and you sound phenomenal. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. It's always a pleasure to hear when people are having a good experience with 11 Labs. Is there anything specific you'd like to know, or any way I can help you further explore the platform? No, right now I'm just showing you off to everybody on chat so they can see how great the cloning of my voice is. By just uploading an hour worth of content, you've gotten most of my mannerisms down perfectly. That's fantastic to hear. It's great that the voice cloning captured your mannerisms so well. Are there any specific features or aspects of the platform you would like to highlight to your friends in the chat? I would like to know if we can actually have a conversational conversation. Yes, we can definitely have a conversational conversation. I'm designed to understand and respond in a natural conversational way. Is there anything specific you would like to chat about or any questions you have for me? I would like you to count to 1,000,000. Haha, as much as I'd love to count to 1,000,000 for you, that might take a little while. Is there anything else I can help you with that might be a bit quicker? Yeah, can you speak Spanish? Sí, puedo hablar un poco de español. ¿Hay algo específico que te gustaría que diga o traduzca? In English, yes, I can speak a little Spanish. Is there
Look
something
at that.
specific you would like me to say?
Can you speak Japanese for me? Say something in Japanese.
はい、少し日本語を話せます。何か特定のことを言ってほしいですか? In English, yes, I can speak a little Japanese. Is there something specific you would like me to say?
Not really. Not really. So, can you speak Arabic? Yes. Let's do that too.
يمكن يبلر بيكليلا. هل هانك شاي ما ينتظر أو like? In English, yes, I can speak a little Arabic. Is there something specific you would like me to say or translate for you?
Not really, but I wanted to see if you could do it, and you did it. Can you tell me who you think is going to be the best winner of the Super Bowl? And why
As
is the
Alexis.
Tampa Bay Bucks?
As much as I love to predict the Super Bowl winner, that's a bit outside my area of expertise. I can tell you that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have a strong team and a great quarterback, which definitely makes them a contender.
That's all I need to hear. See that? So thank you again for demoing that for us. I'm glad this works very well. I appreciate it. Thank you again.
You're very welcome. I'm glad I could help demonstrate the capabilities. If you have any more questions or need assistance in the future, feel free to reach out.
I don't know what you're talking about, Brady. I did exactly what I was supposed to do, and it worked. So there you guys go, chat. The ability to utilize something as well as 11 Labs to clone your voice. You can also make music with 11 Labs that we've been doing as well. You can also do audiobooks. You can do instant speech, conversational AI, sound effects, and dub video. So you can put a video and have it be dubbed over. So here's the conversational AI piece. Yeah, we just did that. So yeah, so that is a cool thing about 11 Labs. If you guys want to try it out, exclamation mark 11 Labs in the chat. We'll get you a link. You guys can go ahead and try this out. All right. Now, before we go, because I know we went over the time, it's supposed to be done at 10, but you guys are phenomenal. We definitely want to talk about all the cool things and go over a few things. I am looking to utilize the wonderful world of Nano Banana. As you guys saw here, we were able to create free things. You can download it, view whatever you want using this wonderful NAN tool. If you guys are on YouTube, go ahead, check out the video how to get this for free. I want to use NAN to create a web app or even a mobile app that will allow you, the user or anyone, to upload an image of yourself and a few images of different clothing and actually make a custom-made version of your items mix and match. That's how simple I'm looking to create. I am now the owner of custommade.app. So I'm going to use that domain, build out this platform, and all those people that are in my Patreon and my VIP in the Discord will have access to test this out and see how good or bad it really is. All right. So that's going to be some of the cool things I'm looking to do. I also have another project that I'm working on that's going to utilize all these awesome voice LLMs. That one, I'm not going to get too deep into it yet because I really want to get it to that point where you guys can actually test it out and use it. And then once that happens, again, my Patreons and my VIPs in the Discord will have access to utilize it. All right, guys. So that wraps up today's Tech Talk. It's been a great time. Of course, you guys have any questions, any concerns, check out me on Discord or on YouTube or on X or wherever you can reach out to me. Definitely come and do so. And we have other cool things to talk about coming up next week. I have some awesome things I want to show you guys. But until then, keep enjoying those AI tools, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Oh, before we go, we are going to rate out. Peace. Good night. Good night.
Hey, thank you, Adam. I appreciate that. Adam the Conqueror in the building. Thank you, my friend. We do this every Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, guys, give Felicity some love. She's back streaming. I'll catch you guys in the next stream.